softball program parents. Tonight, the coaches and players would like to show our appreciation for all the time and support the parents have given to their athletes in the Mustang softball program. We will now introduce the players and their parents regarding this. Number 1, Eric Jimenez and Denise Jimenez is being escorted by Iris Jimenez. Rita and Robert Gomez are being escorted by number 2, Mia Gomez and Jamie Gomez. Number 2 and number 5, excuse me. Yvette Camacho is being escorted by Alexis G. Number 3. David and Maggie Valdez is being escorted by number 4, Esme Valdez. Ellen and Alex Martinez is being escorted by number 6, Delilah De Los Santos. Raul Macias and Edith Martinez is being escorted by number 7, Mia Macias. Victor and Zepe Alvarez is being escorted by number 8, Haley Alvarez. Ellen and Lily Basta is being escorted by number 9, Katrina Basta. Coach Davis is being escorted by number 10, Tanaya Clark. Amy Rodriguez Mache and Yvette Mache is being escorted by number 13, Marlene Rodriguez Mache. Dion Mays and Brandon Ruffin is being escorted by number 14 and number 18, Destiny and Demaya. Thank you for attending our Parent Appreciation Night, and again, we appreciate all of your support and thank you one last time. We will now introduce the Connally Cougars softball team. Number 3, Sydney Robinson. Number 1, Faith Ward. Yes, sir. forgive me for my eagerness. Welcome to this evening's District 18-5A game between the MANOR Mustangs and the Connally Cougars. Today's game will be attended with all UIL rules and regulations. Please remember the players, coaches, and officials are trying their best and expect all fans in attendance to use sportsmanship and encouragement. Now let's meet the Connally Cougars. Number 3, Sydney Robinson. Number 1, Faith Ward. Number 16, Jasmine Ramirez. Number 12, Angela Reyes. Your starting lineup, number 6, Sabrina Brown. Number 7, Selena Grebel. Number 5, Gabby Haddon. Number 17, Leah Martinez. Number 18, Liliana Capu. Number 8, Tamia Williams. Number 4, Gia Sarate. Number 10, Helen Barnwell. Number 2, Grace Ward. The Cougars are coached by assistant coach Brenda Samuels, assistant coach Victoria Cossey, and head coach Aaron Hamilton. Now introducing your MANOR Mustangs lineup. Junior, number 6, Delilah De Los Santos. Junior, number 9, Katrina Basta. Freshman, number 10, Kanaya Clark. Left field, freshman, number 5, Jamie Gomez. Shortstop, freshman, number 7, Mia Matias. Catcher, junior, number 13, Marlene Rodriguez Machet. Designated player, freshman, number 14, Destiny Ruffin. Right field, freshman, number 4, Esme Valdez. Pitcher, senior, number 2, Mia Gomez. Center fielder, junior, number 1, Iris Jimenez. First base, senior, number 3, Alexis Geek. Second base, junior, number 18, Demaya Curtis. Third base, junior, number 8, Haley Alvarez. The Mustangs are coached by assistant coaches Coach Davis and Coach Nava and head coach Coach Solo. And now please stand for our national anthem. And let's play ball.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
13, not yet, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds, really close up the corner. Rotates to Wilson, she fires the three. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by one.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com. Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Be joining you tonight for this high school softball contest between the Connally Cougars and the MANOR Mustangs. It'll be a district matchup tonight as we are getting ready and getting underway right away here. Just want to adjust this camera a little bit, get a little better angle on the batter's box. There we go. And first pitch swinging is going to get through the infield. Sabrina Drowen starts things off with a first pitch swinging base hit. Cougars, their first base runner on the night. These two teams, this is their second meetup of the year. March 12th was the last time these two teams played, and Connally was all Cougars in that one. It was 18-2. That brings up two-hitter Selena Grebel, rocking the number 7. We will get some positions on these players in the bottom of the first when we see them out there. Don't have them on my lineup card. Bunt down, no play at second, so throw over to first is in time. So runner advances, but gets the first out on Grebel. So Grebel goes down with the sacrifice. Gabby Haddad now stepping to the plate. Another right-handed hitter, one away with one runner in scoring position here in the first. Pitch on his way is fouled off. So strike one. Mia Gomez on the mound in this one for the Mustangs. Behind the plate is Marlene Rodriguez Miche. Strike two. So Gomez and Rodriguez Miche are going to be a very important duo tonight. We'll take you through the infield in just a moment. This one swung through strike three. First K of the day for Mia Gomez. 2 down already. Let's take you through the infield. At first base, we've seen her on the mound at times this year, Alexis G. Demaya Curtis, she's playing at the second base spot. At shortstop, it's Mia Macias. First pitch swung through strike one. And rounding that out at third base, the designated only fielding today, I believe, is Haley Alvarez. She's there at third base. So it's an incredibly windy day here in Manor, but it's a very nice day. The temperature's pretty nice here. As they'll just have to eat that one. The runner goes as the pitch gets to the backstop. Swing and a miss. Counts 1-2. Leah Martinez at the plate for the Cougars. Real quick for MANOR out in left field, it's Jamie Gomez. She'll be the leadoff hitter. And then Iris Jimenez out in center field. And in right, Esme Valdez. As here's a pitch swung on. Fielder can't get it. Play's still there, but it gets away, so a run scores. And the runner will be safe at first base. So Drowan comes around. Martinez reaches on a... might have been an error, but we'll call it just an infield single for now. The away team strikes first here in the top of the first. It's 1-0. Leilani Kapahu steps to the plate now for the Cougars. She first pitch swing and pops this one. It's going to be a tough play, but ranging over from shortstop is Mia Macias to get the final out of the inning. So it ends on a pop out to short, but one run scores on a couple of hits for the Connally Cougars. MANOR will head to the plate now. We're going to go ahead and take our first break here on Vype Live. You're listening to MANOR Softball. We'll be right back.
Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at vype.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com. Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
13, not yet, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close up the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the three. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by one.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com.
Welcome back into the action here. We are here for the bottom of the first. Jamie Gomez leads things off for the Mustangs. She's playing out in left field today. Got most of the positions down for Connally here. On the mound is Selena Grebel. Her first pitch. Well, her second pitch is fouled off. I believe the count now is 1-1. She steps back to the mound. One misses. It's ball two. So Gomez waiting for something she likes here in her first at bat. Fouled off one pitch. She's taking the other two for balls. Here's a 2-1 delivery. He's in there for strike two. Even up 2-2. MANOR looking to get their leadoff hitter on. They did give up one run there in the top of the first. That misses for ball three. The count goes full to the first batter. ball 4. So Gomez, good eye there. Looks at ball 4, takes her base. It's a very, very windy day out here. We'll see if that affects things on the field. Brings up Macias for the Mustangs. Playing out at shortstop, got the final put out. First pitch on the way is hit well to center field, ranging back for it and making the play, as they're going to have to get the runner back to first base. So Macias got good contact, but that's a fly out to center field. Gabby Haddad for the Connally Cougars, making a play out there. So now 1 out with 1 on. Gomez back to first. Brings up Mache. First pitch to Mache is ball 1. This one's hit well in the infield. It gets over the head of the second baseman. Wynn got a hold of that one. Runner going to round third. Around second to get to third, and she'll be in there standing up. So now runners at the corners with 1 out as the bloop single gets over everyone's head. Looks like the wind caught it, pushed it. Brings up number 14, Destiny Ruffin. I believe she's DHing today, or DPing. Haley Alvarez out at third base. I do not think she's going to be hitting today as they go through that 10th lineup. As the first pitch swung on, fouled back. So now 1 strike with 1 out, 2 runners on. First pitch on the way. That one's also fouled back, second pitch fouled back. So that's 2 foul balls to Ruff, and she's down 0-2. Putting the ball in play very likely gets this run home here. Runner goes. They'll wait. Throw back to third, and she's caught. But she'll be able to get back to the bag. No one was covering it. So the runner goes to second, and everyone's safe too. So Gomez gets back to third. Mache takes second. Now a ball and 2 strikes to Ruffin. The 1-2 misses. Here's Rabel's pitch. Got her looking, strike 3. So Ruffin goes down on strikes for the second out of the inning. Brings up Valdez. Esme's playing right field today for the Mustangs. Batting out of the 5 spot. This would be a impressive inning for Vrabel if she's able to get out of this without surrendering any runs to the Mustangs. First pitch swung on, strike 1. Esme steps out of the box. Now she's back ready to go. Count now 0-2 with 2 on for Valdez. 2 outs here. Vrabel in great position here to get out of this thing. 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for Connally after this. That misses for ball one. It's a good take. It was a tough one to lay off. Valdez steps back in. Swing and a miss, strike three. That will end the inning. So no run score for the Mustangs on a walk and a single. We head to the top of the second. Tamia Williams will lead things off for Connally. But first, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. You are listening to MANOR Softball on the Vype Live Network. We'll be right back.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3-13. Not yet. Another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Lily pulled from the corner. Quick pitch to Wilson. She fires the three. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by one.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com. Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Here we are back in for the second inning now. Connally back to the plate. Try and bat some more runs in. They stand with a 1-0 lead. Picked up that run in the first. Sabrina Drowen, leadoff hitter, started with the single and made her way all the way around. Was finally batted in by Leah Martinez as the first pitch to Tamia Williams, leadoff hitter, is a strike. Tamia is playing second base today for the Cougars. This is her first time up. She's down 0-2. Some nifty little pitches to start things off for Gomez. She's looking for her second strikeout of the game, and she won't have it as this is a weakly hit ball to third, and throw is not in time. So back-to-back leadoff hits for Connally to start things off in the top of the first and the top of the second. That'll bring up Gia Sarate. We're number 4 for the Cougars. Batting in that 7 spot. She's playing first base today. And she'll try to advance her fellow right side of the infield player here. It's the first pitch to her. Miss for a ball. The 1-0 pitch to Sarate. Kind of gave a half swing on that one, but definitely went over. So a ball and a strike to her. The 1-1. That one's chopped foul. Goes back into the netting there. So Nasrate's got 2 strikes on her. Takes a couple practice cuts. She steps back into the box. The wind's starting to pick up even more. Blowing pretty much straight across the field. Blowing in from right field as that's a swing and a miss. That's the second strikeout of the game for Gomez. This one for the first out in the inning. So that brings up Helen Barnwell, right fielder for the Cougars, with nobody, well, with 1 on and 1 out. It's breezy. First pitch hit to third. It'll go to second, but it's off the glove, and that one's going to roll away. And the runner's going to try for third, and she'll get there. Ball back to the pitcher. So now runners on the corners with 1 out. I think that's going to go as an error on Curtis. So Barnwell grounds into a fielder's choice with an error at second. Puts runners at the corners with 1 out. Brings up Grace Ward. She's the 9 hitter for the Cougars. She's playing left field today. As the count evens up to her 1-1. The 1-1 misses high, and they let the runner go to second. So Tamia Williams at third, Helen Barnwell now up to second base as this one gets away. Throw back to second is not going to be in time. Got away from the third baseman. Three-one count. That one catches the outside of the plate. The count goes full. Ward thought she had ball 4 there. Three-two. That one swung on and going to be fouled off. Goes down over on the left field side into the stands. Ward staying alive. Got a couple foul balls. She just needs to find the right one, or she just needs to wait for one to miss out of the zone. The bases will load up. Gomez is going to try to avoid that and try to blow by her. 3-2 once again. That one's chopped weakly to second. Play is at first, but it gets away from Curtis and goes over the head. Both runners look like they're going to come home to score. No, actually, good heads-up play by the first baseman for Manor to hold the runner back at third base, but one run does score. Williams comes around. Barnwell's still going to be out there at first base or third base. Goes in as a single to Ward. Well, probably an E4 actually. And we have a sub here in defense. Looks like Destiny Ruffin's going to be out there at second base now. I believe the Curtis, the 9 hitter, will For now, we'll move her to that DH spot. But we'll see once Manor gets to their 9-hole hitter. With runner coming home, it's a 2-0 game for Connally. And the lineup will turn over. Sabrina Drowan now up. She's the lead-off hitter. Her first time up, she singled and was that first run of the ball game. Came all the way around to score, but this one, she gets around early on, fouls it back, out of play. So Drown's looking at a ball and a strike with a runner on second and third base with one out. Anything hit into the outfield likely scores 2. The 1-1, that's hit directly to short, and they will have a force out at third base. That's a double play for the Manor Mustangs to end the second inning. Just 6-5. Will do it. So how about that? Manor gets out of it, only allows one more run. The score is 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. You're listening to Manor Softball on Vype Live.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3-13. Not yet. Another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close up in the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the 3. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com. Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Here we go for the bottom of the second. Gomez was up at the box. I assume she must have had a necklace on or something. So she's headed over to the dugout to de-accessorize. Now Gomez will be back to lead things off. She has pitched a pretty okay game. She's been the victim of a couple errors that have kept her out on the rubber longer than she would probably like. She takes the first pitch for strike 1. Miguel Wendy Gomez misses outside. Jimenez is on deck for the Mustangs. It'll be 6, 7, 8 for them in the second. She got around on that one a little bit early. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses. The 2-2. Fouled off. Right along the line it goes foul, so Gomez will have another crack at it. Swing and a miss. Got her for strike 3. That's the first time a leadoff hitter has not been able to reach in this game for either squad. As Gomez goes down swinging. That's the third strikeout of the game already for Vrabel. Brings up number 1, center fielder, Iris Jimenez. She steps to the bag with the bases empty and 1 out. Takes pitch number 1 for a ball. The 1-0 is hit directly to the shortstop. Throw over is in time. Good defensive play for the Cougars. Leah Martinez at shortstop making that play. 2 down. Brings up Alexis G to the plate. Number 3, playing that 3 spot at first base, swings through the first one, strike 1. Of course, the first time through the order, this is G's first AB. Check swing. She held back. It's ball 1. G steps back, takes some coaching from that third base side. Vrabel back to the rubber. Here's the pitch. Got away from her, missed high. Two one. Late chop foul. 2 strikes now to G. Also 2 balls, 2 outs in the second inning. And they trail by 2. I think we're waiting for another ball here. Yep. Vrabel waiting in the circle, trying to make this the first 1-2-3 inning of the game. Vrabel can't do it on this pitch. It's fouled back. Misses high for ball 3. The count goes full. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Inning over. 4 strikeouts already on the evening for Selena Grebel. Mustangs can't get anything on the board. We head to the top of the 3rd. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to MANOR Softball on the Vype Live Network. This broadcast is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Gear up this spring at Academy Sports and Outdoors. We'll be right back.
For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com.
Mia Gomez is back into the circle for the Mustangs to start out the top of the third. Score is 2-0. Still very manageable for the Mustangs, but they got to be careful to not let it get any worse here as Selena Grebel, who has been just excellent in this game so far. She's given up a walk and a hit ever since Mustangs were looking at 2 on with 1 out. She locked up, and the Mustangs haven't been able to do anything since. First pitch to her is a strike. Nasty pitch from Mia Gomez. Last time Selena was up as we have turned over the top of the order. She laid down a sacrifice bunt. She takes that pitch for a ball. It's 1-1. So we got something over in the left field corner. Oh, the gate opened up. It's a little out of our line of sight, but looks like the gate might have back there might have popped open, or it looked like a young kid might have gotten her hand stuck in the fence over there. But everyone's out of it now, and we can resume play. Never know what it's going to be. That one's high, ball 2. That misses, ball 3. So after a first pitch strike, 3 straight balls to Grebel. Haddad on deck for the Cougars. Ball 4, Grebel reaches. That's the 3rd straight time out of 3 innings that the Connally Cougars have been able to get their leadoff hitter aboard. Or this is the first walk. Wow, how about that? That is just the first walk issued by Gomez. She has given up 3 singles. As that one got away, the runner goes to second. Gabby Haddad, her second time at the plate. She struck out, swinging her first time up. And now she's inherited a runner on second base with nobody out as that one's fouled off, heads up. Into the back fence. Haddad's looking at 0-1. Excuse me, 0-2. Looks like the one that got away. Forgot about that pitch. That was a strike. As the 0-2 to her. This one's golfed into the air, playable into foul territory, and drifting over for the putout is Haley Alvarez, number 8. We call it a pop-up to 5. That's the first out of the inning. Now 1 on, 1 out. Takes high. This is Leah Martinez. She had a single in the first inning, so she is 1 for 1. She comes in now with the 1 out. And she is quickly looking at a 2-0 count. As that wind is blowing some of that infield dirt into everybody's eyes. She pulls the bunt back, so 3-0 count. Taken all the way, looks at strike 1. Martinez playing shortstop for her team today. She's looking at a 3-1 count with 1 out. Ooh, that was ball 4. She swung at it. Good job by Gomez working the count back to full. A good opportunity to pick up that second out here without letting the runner advance. This one's roped down the third baseline in fair territory. Runner will round third. Martinez digging for second. Throw goes to pitcher. She's in there with a stand-up double. So Martinez just going to trade places with Vrabel. Vrabel comes in to score the third run of the game for the Cougars. Martinez now at second base with her double. Brings up Leilani Kapahu. Her first time up, she was a victim of a pop-up to shortstop. Ended the first inning. And her first pitch swung on to third base. Alvarez throw skips into the dirt. G can't come up with it. Martinez going to round third and come all the way home. So now 4-0 here in the top of the third. Kapahu definitely call that an infield single, but it gets away. So she gets a second base on the error. Martinez coming all the way around to score. So back-to-back hits. Gives us a 4-0 score here in the top of the third. Gomez back to the circle. Brings up Tamia Williams. And Tamia hits it to short. 8 up the shortstop. Throw over is not in time. They have a runner going to third, but the throw is in time. Alvarez can't get the tag down. So now we got runners at the corners with 1 out. Kapahu at third. Williams at first. Brings up Gia Sarate. She's the 7-hitter playing at first base. Her first time up, she struck out swinging. Sarate showing bunt all the way. She pulls back for strike 1. Nobody covering second base. So now 2 runners in scoring position. 1 at third, 1 at second base. Kapahu at third, Williams at second. Sarate still at the plate. Bunt doesn't do you too much good here now. Takes pitch number 2 for a ball, so the count's 1-1. Fouled back, 1-2. Sarate looking to avoid going down on strikes for her second straight time at the plate. Helen Barnwell in the on-deck circle for the Cougars. Here's the 1-2. And he got her looking, strike 3. Delayed call. But it caught some of the plate, so a backwards K in now for Sarate. She's the second out of the inning. Still runners at second and third brings up Helen Barnwell. Last time she was up, she reached on an error at second base. It's her first pitch. She hits it high into the air. This is drifting into foul territory. Gee, that's off her glove. So they don't get the out, but it is strike 1. And runners don't advance, of course. Barnwell also was the victim of a tag out at third base in the second inning when she was unable to reach back after a line out to shortstop. She wasn't able to get back to her inning, but she's plunked here, so that'll load the bases. So Kapahu back to third, Williams back to second. Now Barnwell at first base brings up Grace Ward. Grace's first time up, she reached on an error. As that's going to be a foul ball. Force out there at home would have ended the inning, but nonetheless, it's a foul ball. She'll go back to the batter's circle. Left-handed hitter in that 9 spot. Lineup will turn over after this, of course. Just a couple runs have scored. This throw over to third is not in time. Everybody's safe. Now 5-0. Ward reaches on the infield single to shortstop. And with everybody running, they just weren't able to get that force out there at third. That brings home Kapahu. Barnwell up to second. Williams to third. It's now 5-0. So with 2 outs, they have a meeting at the mound here. Quick discussion, bases will be loaded for Sabrina Drowen. This will be her 3rd time up already. She lined out. And she was lined out into a double play actually in the 2nd inning. First time up she did hit a single, and then that line out was pretty good contact, just right to the shortstop. And she takes the first pitch for a ball. After this, Connally will have batted around here. They've only scored 3 runs here in the top of the 3rd, and when you've batted around, usually feels like a lot more than that, but you need to get out of it here. So that one misses high, 2-0. Drowen swings on this one. That's going to get through the infield. 1 runner will score. Runner will be waved around from third. Barnwell will make it in time. So 2 more runs score on another single for Sabrina Drowen. And here in the 3rd inning, things have just opened all the way up. Ward stops at second, so runners at first and second now with 2 outs. 2 come home at 7-0 with 2 outs. Brings up Vrabel. She led off the inning with a walk. She takes first pitch for ball 1. Vrabel walked and came around to score. So she's back at the plate now. She hits this one well into right field, ranging over and over the head of Esme Valdez. Everybody coming around. 2-run score. Vrabel in there for a triple. And the 2-out rally continues. Been a hot hitting top of the third. Brings up Gabby Haddad. She's 0 for 2 today. Her first time up in this inning, she popped out to shortstop. Actually to third base. And her first time up in the first inning, she was a strikeout victim. The wind's starting to pick up even more. The 0-1 to her is in there for strike 2. So Haddad quickly looking at a 2-0 hole here. Looking to make the first and the third outs in this inning. Looks like that might have grazed the batter who was waiting on the call there. So Haddad now at first base with the HBP. Brings up Leah Martinez. Her last time up was also in this third inning. She doubled it. This is Wins catching it, but a pop up to second base and a nice put out by Destiny Ruffin to end the inning here. But not before Connally is able to boost this to a 9-0 lead as we head to the middle of the fourth. It'll be the 9-1-2 hitters up for the MANOR Mustangs as we head into the bottom of the third. Got the inning correct here. It is the third inning. My mistake. So yes, we do head to the bottom of the third. Selena Grebel going to head back to the mound. We'll be right back. Demia Curtis, I believe, will be the leadoff hitter for the MANOR Mustangs. We'll be right back.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3-13, not yet, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close up the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the 3. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com.
Demia Curtis swings through the first pitch of her at-bat for strike 1. Demia started at second base. She's been moved into a DHing role here. She swings through the first pitch, and that's going to get through the infield. Demia Curtis, leadoff base hit. Lineup turns over. Jamie Gomez. She got things going in the first inning. She was walked as the leadoff hitter. She made it all the way to third base before the side was retired. Couldn't get that run in, obviously. It's 9-0. Curtis gets back on the throw over. Vrabel misses ball 1 on the first pitch to Gomez. Gomez playing in left field. Gomez looks at strike one. As Curtis stumbles back to first base there, lost her footing a little bit. The 1-1. That's inside. Throw over not made, but 2-1 count. That's gonna miss high. Count goes 3-1 to Jamie Gomez. Mia Macias, the on-deck hitter. Connally rocking the all-black uni today. High green socks. As this one's hit to short, it's going to be a tough play over at first, but it will be in time. Runner does advance. So Demaya Curtis up to second base. Gomez grounds out too short. First time up, Mia Macias got some pretty good contact on a ball, but it was caught out in center field. The 0-1. This one's roped through the infield. Curtis heads to third. She's going to go all the way to second. People fell asleep. Macias. Not sure what the call is. Curtis. Moves over to third. We're going to have a conversation there with the Mustangs coach and the umpire. It's a heated exchange. It looks like Macias might be forced to head back to first as the ball, they said it was back into the circle. She seemed to have already rounded the bag. Not sure what the call is, but Curtis is going to be called out there at third. Looks like she might have been. There is a call in softball where if you're off the bag when the pitch is made, then you're out. Maybe they are going to get her on that, but that's 2 outs now. Not sure what Curtis did to make out number 2, but she is out number 2 now. So now Macias is there at second base all alone on the base paths. As that one's going to get all the way into the outfield. One runner will score. Mache is rounding second. She's headed all the way to third, and she gets in. And that ball got away. She's going to try and dig for home. Mache all the way around. That's a triple with an error to give her the inside the park home run. School tomorrow, I won't tell anyone. I mean, we'll let her call that the inside the Parker, but the official scorecard, that's going to be a triple with an error. So that clears the bases. That's 2 runs. And that's huge. Marlene Rodriguez Mache comes around to score, and she brings home Mia Macias. So now it's 9-2. That matches their run total the last time these two teams played. Brings up Destiny Ruffin. Destiny's down 0-1 in the count. It's looking at 2 outs, so a good 2-out rally here for the Mustangs as that one misses for ball 1. Ruffin, the 5th batter that the Mustangs have sent to the plate here in this top of the 3rd. Easily their most productive inning so far. scoring these 2 runs. And Curtis got caught on that fluky out at third base. That's in there. So 2-2 count to Destiny Ruffin, whose last time up was in the first inning. She struck out. Struck out looking, so anything's better than strike out looking if she can get some contact on it or swing through it. With that foul off, the count stays at 2-2. This one's also fouled off. Way to stay alive. The 2-2. Ooh, count goes full. It's 3-2. Grebel and Ruffin, it's been a good duel around this time. Ruffin steps to the rubber. Here's the pitch. Got her swinging, strike 3. So Grebel 2, Ruffin nothing. It's 2 strikeouts on the day for Destiny. And that will end the third. We head to the top of the fourth, but not before MANOR scores 2 runs there. They are crawling their way back into things. It's 9-2. It's going to be the 5, 6, 7 hitters due up in the 4th inning for the Connally Cougars. But before that, we will have a quick commercial break, and we will be right back. You're listening to MANOR Softball on the Vype Live Network. Keep it here.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
13, again, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds, really close at the corner. Quick pitch to Wilson, she fires the 3. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at VYPE.com.
Alrighty, folks, top of the 4th time. Leilani Kapahu going to be leading things off for the Cougars. She singled her last time up, came all the way around to score. She takes the first pitch for a ball. As it is gusty. You can see the wind getting a hold of some of these even lightly hit balls that are kind of lifted into the air and just start moving very unpredictably. That's now 2 balls, no strikes to Kapahu. Tamia Williams on deck. Count 3-0. Leadoff hitter has reached base every time through so far for the Cougars. They're 3 for 3. And a pitch away from 4 for 4. And I'll have to wait as the 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Mia Gomez still dealing out there in the circle for the Mustangs. The 3-1. That one's roped to short, but knocked down and barehanded. Throw over is in time. Mia Macias with the play of the day in the field so far for the MANOR Mustangs. And the leadoff hitter is down on a ground out to shortstop. She knocked it down and the ball bounced out of her glove directly into her hand. Accurate throw over, gets the first out. Tamia Williams pops up her first pitch. Second baseman Ruffin calling it off. Quickly 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Brings up Gia Sarate. She's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. One swinging, one looking in the 2nd and 3rd innings. She pops this one up high on the infield. First baseman ranging over, and G makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Incredible half inning for Mia Gomez. She gets out on just a few pitches. Valdez, Gomez, and Jimenez. That's the 5-6 hitter, or 5-6-7 hitters, excuse me, for the MANOR Mustangs. They will be due up in the bottom of the 4th. Before we send it to break, just want to give another quick thank you to the fine folks at Academy Sports and Outdoors for sponsoring us on the Vype Network. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store. We'll be right back.
For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com.
For the end zone, touchdown, Ryder Hernandez on 4th and 2 from the 17.
Sure, Vype Sports brings you the best in area high school football, but Vype brings you exciting high school volleyball action.
Dive in the middle for the back row. Here comes James and gets the kill.
Vype brings you walk-off home runs on the diamond.
Line drive, deep to left. It is going, and it is gone!
From lacrosse to the pitch to the court and more, the leader in high school sports coverage is Vype Sports. VYP.
Esme Valdez steps into the batter's box for the MANOR Mustangs as we head into the bottom of the 4th here. A 1-2-3 inning delivered by the Mustangs there in the top of the 4th. If you are just joining us, it was a pretty close game. Connally did have a nice 2-0 and then a 3-0 lead into the 3rd inning, and then all their bats just started to find the groove. And there in the 3rd, it quickly ballooned to a 9-0 lead. Mustangs got a couple back there at the bottom of the 3rd, and then in the top of the 4th, as we just mentioned, it's a 1-2-3. So that brings up the middle of the order, the 5, 6, 7 spots for the Mustangs. Valdez steps to the plate. First time up, she struck out to end the 1st inning. Selena Grebel, who has been excellent this afternoon, is out there on the mound. That's going to be another strike to Valdez. Valdez down 0-2. Here's the pitch. This one's lifted softly and foul into the net. I think it's 0-2. Okay, that was a foul, so it's 0-2. So, yep, count remains 0-2. There you go. The 0-2. That one misses. So Esme's looking at 1 ball and a couple of strikes. Trying to avoid her second punch out of the game. But she unfortunately is unable to as she swings through that one. It's going to be strike 3. She's taking some big swings though. Both of her strikeouts have been swinging. So Valdez records the first out. It brings up Mia Gomez, number 2, has been your pitcher tonight. And this score, it's definitely not as a result of her pitching totally. I mean, obviously, Cougars have been able to get some hits, but there have been a few fielding errors that have added to this Cougar lead. Gomez also a strikeout victim her first time up. She takes that one for a ball. That's 1-1 to Gomez. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike two. Gomez down now 1-2. And that is a comebacker, and it'll get by her and roll into center field. So Gomez is on with the 1-out single. She's now 1 for 2 on the day. Maybe that'll get their offense going. It brings up Iris Jimenez. Iris 0 for 1 today. This time she'll have an opportunity to hit with a runner on. Gomez there at first, as Jimenez swings through that one for strike one. The 0-1 to Jimenez is in the zone for strike two. So Jimenez now down 0-2. Alexis G in the on-deck circle for the Mustangs, and so unless a double play ball happens, she'll have an opportunity. As this one's chopped to first base, no play at second, throw over in time, advances the runner. But that's now 2 outs. So Alexis G to the plate now. With 1 on and 2 out, runner at second base. She struck out her first time up. Score is 9-2. As G hits this one well. That got away from the second baseman. No throw. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Ball was knocked down by Tamia Williams, second base, but she couldn't recover to make the play. It'll definitely go down as an infield single for G. It brings up Demaya Curtis. Her last time up, she singled and we're still unsure why. She was just called out at third base. That was the second out of the third inning. But she's 1 for 1 on the afternoon. She chops a comebacker to the pitcher, and that's a quick way to get out of it for Selena Grebel. Go that a ground out to the pitcher, and that'll end the 4th inning. So no runners can score off the single from Mia Gomez and Alexis G. So 2 stranded with 2 hits. Brings up the top of the 5th inning. It should be 8, 9, and 1 hitters for the Connally Cougars. It's 9-1. You're listening to MANOR Softball on Vype Live. We will be right back.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3-13, not yet, another reverse, breaking tackles, dives to the end zone, touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds, really close up the corner. Rotates to Wilson, she fires the 3. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com. Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com, and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Back in from the break, we got strike one to Angela Reyes, who has replaced Helen Barnwell here in the lineup. 8-9-1 hitters due up for the Cougars here. It's a ball and a strike to her. Starting to get some subbage in. We'll check on defensive substitutions as we can. Now, Helen Barnwell, she was playing out at right field today. It's Reyes is up 2-1. Looking for a pinch hit. Well, base hit here. That's in there, strike two. Only a few extra base hits. One double, one triple hit in this game for the Cougars. So a lot of their contact has been within the infield. MANOR just having a hard time making those throws today as the count goes full 3-2. As mentioned last inning, 3 out of 4 on getting leadoff hitters on. Make that 4 out of 5. That's ball 4. That brings up, well, we'll see. Yes, and that brings up Grace Ward, so she will remain in the lineup. Last time up, she singled. She's 1 for 2 today, but she's reached both times in the second inning. She reached via an error as the lefty steps into the box with 1 runner on and nobody out. Trying to get down the bunt, she fouls that back. That's the first strike to Grace. She's yet to record an out this evening. Still 9-2 here in the 5th inning. She's going to try and get the bunt down again, and that's a beautiful bunt. Throw over is in time. So Haley Alvarez, she has been making plays in the field. That third base spot has been pretty good, but Ward does her job. She gets the runner up, so now with 1 out, you got a runner in scoring position. Give her the sacrifice there. Alvarez on the putout brings up the top of the order. Sabrina Drowen, leadoff hitter. She swings out the first pitch and golfs this one high into the air. Ranging over is the outfield. Someone's got to call it. And it is put out in outfield, out of right field. That ended up only being about 2 steps off the grass in the infield. But Esme Valdez is the one to range all the way over and grab it. So now 2 outs. Brings up Selena Grebel. Her last time up, she tripled. Drove in a couple runs. She takes the first pitch for a ball there. Always tend to see that in softball at the high school level. A lot of times your best pitcher rakes. It's a rare sight in the baseball world. So it's now 2-0 as the runner goes to third. Throw over is in time, but the tag is not. So Alvarez, she's done a good job playing over there at third base, but there have been a couple opportunities for her to tag someone at third. She just hasn't been able to get the tag down in time. Of course, that's not necessarily her fault. It's a tough play, as that's another ball taken. I believe that's a 3-0 count to her now. Yep, 3 balls, no strikes to Vrabel, who has just been a tough out. That's ball 4. Does the runner score there? Throw over to second. She's trying to try and steal 2. They got her. So Vrabel gets greedy there, but I believe the run does count. So Reyes comes around to score to make it 10-2, but Vrabel is walked and then thrown out, trying to steal second base. So that'll do it. 1 run does score on a couple of walks. Puts the Connally score up into double digits as we head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 10-2 for your Mustangs. It looks like it's going to be 1, 2, 3 due up. Jamie Gomez will have the leadoff opportunity for the 3rd time this game. We will be right back for that. You're listening to MANOR Softball on the Vype Live Network.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
13, not yet, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Leah Martinez from the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the 3. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com.
Bottom 5 lead, or top of the lineup, due up for the MANOR Mustangs. They trail 10-2 as it's starting to get a little dark here, unfortunately. It's a cloudy day and you can't see the sunset, as you can see some pretty legendary sunsets from this specific press box out here at MANOR High School. Got a perfectly placed window just to our right here, and where looks a big expanse, as this was a comebacker directly to the pitcher, Vrabel. Nice play to get Jamie Gomez out of first base. Mia Macias now steps to the plate. Last time up, she reached with a double, I believe. Now she's looking at a 1-0 count. Umpire looking at the bat here. He's basically re-chalking the field with the butt of that bat, give her an idea of where the batter's box should be at. So 1-1. Now that's an eephus pitch. That's a strike. Selena Grebel out on the mound today. I believe he actually pitched tonight for the Astros. I'm not sure if he threw any eephus pitches. Objectively one of the coolest pitches in all of baseball. Other than, of course, a good knuckleball. The 2-1. This one's popped high into the air. That's drifting back in fair territory, but that'll drift out of play. The wind got a hold of that one, and it comes right into the stands. 2 strikes now. We're in the bottom of the 5th. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Macias, 1 for 2 today. She's not got a lot of room to work with. Gonna have to be defensive. At this point, you gotta sort of ignore the score. Just try to keep playing. So that breeze is really picking up. It's blowing some dust all the way across the field. I've got my sunglasses on in the press box to ward off some of that dust, as it's getting pretty gritty back here. That's a 1-2 count, excuse me. Vrabel. This one's lifted high into center field, but playable, and that's going to be it for out number 2. Gabby Haddad able to get out there and put that one away. Brings up Marlene Rodriguez-Miche, who her last time up, she tripled and was able to come home on a throwing error over to third base. So a cheeky inside the park home run, but we'll award her the triple nonetheless. Anyhow, she steps to the plate with nobody on and 2 outs. Vrabel once again, after a shaky third, has really been on top of things. Ooh, looked like she might have gone around there, but she did not. She's got 2 balls and no strikes. Shea scored one of the 2 runs for the Mustangs so far this evening. And she's quickly up 3-0 in the count. Better lay off this here. Destiny Ruffin, who's 0 for 2 today with a pair of strikeouts, is on deck. .3-0 is outside, ball 4. Brings up Destiny Ruffin. Ruffin calls time, steps back in, and here we go. Swings at the first one. That is going to be a base hit into left field. Runners go station to station. So first pitch swing, and it's a base hit to Destiny Ruffin. Esme Valdez, who is also 0 for 2 with a pair of Ks. Now Ruffin 1 for 3. With Valdez looking to try and pick up a base hit here as the wind is howling. Sheesh. It's gusty. Hardly pleasant. Valdez got her back to the dust. So we'll wait for a minute here. That flag is just sticking straight out. We'll see when we get word. And we got the play on. Valdez swing and a miss to the first pitch. Runners stay where they're at. Valdez, her timing's been all right. She's just struggled with contact. So that's in there, strike 2. She held back. Thought it was out of the zone, but that one found a corner. And unfortunately, Esme once again is down in that hole, 0-2. That misses, so a 1-2 count to Valdez. One, two is in there. Strike 3, got her looking. That's the 7th strikeout of the game for Selena Grebel. We head to the 6th inning. No runs score there on a walk and a base hit. So we head to the top of the 6th. Score still 10-2. You're listening to MANOR Softball on Vype Live.
Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to VypeVYPE.com and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at VypeVYPE.com. Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at VypeVYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3-13. Again, another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close up the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the 3. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to VypeVYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at VypeVYPE.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at VypeVYPE.com. VYPE.com.
We have made it all the way to the 6th inning this Tuesday evening. And a first pitch swinging. That's popped high into foul territory. And the wind carries it directly into the Mustang dugout. Gabby Haddad is getting her 4th look at the plate here. She's 0-for-2 with a strikeout and a pop-up. But in the 3rd, she was also hit by a pitch. So she's 0-for-2, but 1-for-3 on the base paths. And now she's down 0-1. She takes the first pitch, a ball that skips in the dirt. So 1-1 count. As we're going to have a meeting at the mound. Meeting adjourned. Gomez back into the circle. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Haddad steps back in, swings, and that one's lifted high into center field. Right center field. And the right fielder drifts over to make that play. That's Esme Valdez out there. Ranged over. Looked like that was just about as... Looked like it was headed to the left center, and then it looked like he was going to drift and stay right to straightaway, and then ball drifted all the way to where it was caught by a right fielder. So Haddad flies out to right. That brings up Leah Martinez. She's 2 for 3 today. She singled and doubled in the 1st and 3rd respectively. This one she hits high into the air. Tough play. Didn't get a good jump on it, and that's going to fall in. Martinez reaches on the misplayed fly. brings up Leilani Kapahu. She's 1 for 3 tonight. She inherits a base runner with 1 out. That one gets away. Runner's going to head to second base, and they'll just have to go back to the mound with it. So another gust of wind kicks up a whole heck of a lot of dust, and we will have to pause the game. We'll see what happens moving forward. Can't imagine this wind could get much worse. This play resumes. Swing and a miss. One is golfed high into the air, playable, and that's going to be a pop-up to the pitcher for out number 2. So Kapahu goes down on that pop-up. Martinez is standing up there at second base. That brings up to Mia Williams. She's 2 for 3 today with a pair of singles. Came around to score a couple of runs in the second and third innings. It's been a hard time getting her out as well. Now she comes to the plate. She takes that inside for ball 1. It's a 1-0 count. Two-0. So Williams at the plate now with the 2-0 count. She takes pitch outside for ball 3. So 1 base runner with 2 outs, but the count is 3-0. Here's the pitch. That misses ball 4. So another 2-out base runner. Tamia Williams is on base for the 3rd time today. Brings up Gia Sarate. She's 0 for 3 today. She's got a pair of strikeouts. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Strike 1. They're trying to get out of this inning without giving up more runs. Sarate's looking at a 1-1 count now. Here's the pitch. That one's hit to first, and that's an easy pop-up. So that's the 3rd out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th. No runs score on a hit and a walk. 2 runners stranded for the Connally Cougars. MANOR will have the 6, 7, and 8 spots due up here in the bottom of the 6th. It's 10-2. We'll be right back.
Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3-13. Not yet. Another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close in the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the three. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by one.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com.
We head here to the bottom of the sixth. Manor only has 6 outs to work with to pull off an improbable comeback. They trail by 8 runs as we enter the bottom of the sixth inning. Vrabel out there pitching once again. Mia Gomez, leading things off. She is in the 6th spot. He takes a strike there. It's a 2-0 count. My mistake. No strike. That is a strike now, so it's a 2-1 count on the foul ball. Two one. In there for strike 2. Caught the inside edge of the plate. Counts 2-2 with nobody out. Strike 3. That's 8 strikeouts now for Selena Grebel. Picked up 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth. It's actually the 9th strikeout now for Mia Gomez. Pitcher got pitcher. Brings up Iris Jimenez with the 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. She's down now in a hole 0-2. Strike 3, swinging. Jimenez goes down there, quickly 2 outs. Getting a little difficult to keep count, but got word we are confirming. That's the 9th strikeout for Vrabel. One misapplied on the score sheet here. Gave her an extra one. But G lifts this one high into right field, but ranging over to make the play for out number 3. That's Angela Reyes out there playing in right. She replaced Helen Barnwell there in the 5th inning to hit, but a quick 3 up, 3 down on the pop out to right field brings us to the top of the 7th inning. We will be right back.
Vype Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
Third and 13. Again, another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close in the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the three. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by one.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com.
Top 7 here. Mia Gomez back out in the circle for one last inning of work. Going to try and get 3 more outs without without giving up any more damage here. The 7th inning is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. We will have a pinch hitter, I believe, once again in that 8 spot. It's Sydney Robinson coming to the plate. Right-handed batter rocking the number 3. Takes the first pitch high for ball 1. That's in there for strike 1. The count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. This will be the final inning of the ball game, 1-1. Now 2-1, unless of course MANOR is able to clutch this out, score 8 runs in the bottom of the 7th, which of course, it's the beauty of baseball/softball, is that's definitely doable. The count now 3-1. Although the way Selena Grebel has been pitching for the Connally Cougars tonight, it's going to be a tough ask. 3 balls, 1 strike. In danger of letting the leadoff hitter get on once again, and they do. That's ball 4. In the 7th inning, we'll have another final meeting at the mound as Grace Ward steps up to the plate. She's only recorded 1 out in this game. She's 1 for 2, or rather 1 for 3. In the 2nd inning, she reached on an error. In the 3rd inning, she got her 1 hit of the ball game, and in the 5th inning, she laid down a sacrifice bunt to advance the runner. That first pitch is scooped out of play for strike 1. So no balls and a strike with 1 runner on. Swing and a miss for strike 2. This one's hit well into left field. It gets around the left fielder, so the runner is going to go from first to third, and she'll probably be waved around. So 1 run will score. Sydney Robinson comes all the way around from first base to make it an 11-2 ball game. As Grace Ward is going to be stuck up there at second base, so now it's 11-2 with nobody out. And now it's going to be an even tougher comeback. Order turns over. 1, 2, 3 due up now with nobody out. Sabrina Drowen steps to the plate. She's got a pair of singles to her name today. That's ball 1. Ball 2. So all of a sudden Gomez is just having a hard time throwing strikes. The 2-0. That one's hit high in the air. That should be on the infield. It's playable, ranging over and unable to make the play. Runner will go from second to third. And Drowen reaches on an error. That's the third error from this second base spot today for the Mustangs. They've had some substitutions there, so it's been different fielders. It's just been a tough spot to field from this evening for the Mustangs. That brings up Selena Grebel. Last time up, she walked and was caught stealing second base. There's no throwdown. Keeps the runner stuck at third base. But now Drowen makes it 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out. And Vrabel has been excellent at the plate tonight. Just been a tough out. He's got a triple and a couple of walks. So she's not swinging at anything unless she's ready to hit it. And for the most part, MANOR just hasn't made her pay for that as she scoops this one into center field, ranging over, and that's going to be over the head of the fielders. So Selena around second. She's headed for her second triple of the ball game, and she'll have it standing up. 2 more runs come around to score. Is now brings up Gabby Haddad with 1 runner on and nobody out. It's 13-12, so that'll probably squash any outside hopes at a comeback. So this one's hit back over the press box. So that's strike 1 to Haddad. Still nobody out here in the 7th. So that misses high for ball 1. The 1-1. Skips in the dirt. That one catches the outside of the plate. Strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. That one's chopped to the pitcher. They go home with it. They're going to have to get her in the rundown as they throw over, and they can't get the play. The throw now back home, and they get her. And they've got her with the tag, so that's the second time Selena Grebel's been thrown down on the base paths. She was safe at third. Then they were trying to tag her out at third. They lost the ball. She tried to make it home, and then she was thrown out at home. So Grebel makes the first out of the inning. Gabby Haddad, I think she made it all the way to second base there. So they basically gain an out and move the runner back a base. So I call that a fielder's choice. But Haddad able to get all the way around to second base. So no run scores. It remains 13-2. Looks like the Manor catcher shaken up on the play on the collision. Looks like Miche will take her place back behind home plate. She'll shake this one off. Brings up Leah Martinez. She's 3 for 4 today with a couple singles and a double. This first pitch she swings at is hit super high into the air and into foul territory. She's down in the count 0-1. Last time up, Leah reached on a single, and she fouls that one off and is down in the count now 0-2. Mustangs still need 2 outs to get out of this thing. Giving up a couple of runs here. They got her strike 3. It's a tough call. Must have caught the edge of the plate there. As Martinez goes down looking. Brings up Leilani Kapahu once again. She's just 1 for 4 in this ball game. Last time up, she blooped a little pop out to the pitcher. So now brings up 2 outs. Gomez trying to finish this thing up. 3 runs scored so far here in the top of the 7th. Again, just some fielding issues. Couple walks, couple hits. Well, 1 walk, 3 hits. So that's in there, strike 1. That misses for a ball. Excuse me, call it a strike. Didn't see the umpire signal there. It's now 0-2 with 2 outs. Gomez, that one's fouled off. Heads to the backstop. Swing and a miss, got her strike 3. So after a rough start, Gomez picks up a pair of strikeouts. And the Mustangs will get one more opportunity to put some runs on the board here. They trail by 11 runs. It's 13-3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
Formerly KMAC Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3rd and 13. Again, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close up in the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the 3. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com. Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com.
Here we go. 3 more outs here in the bottom of the 7th. MANOR looking to pull off a miracle. Looks like we're going to start things off with a pinch hitter, Katrina Basta. We'll be hitting for Demaya Curtis here in the 9 spot. Jamie Gomez, number 5, will be on deck. She was the leadoff hitter to start things off. But Basta steps in. 0 for 0. She'll get a pinch hit AB here in the 7th. Going to maybe tack on a couple extra runs to feel a little bit better about things here. This one's golfed over to second base. It gets over the head of the second baseman. So Basta, first pitch swing, and she's on. Brings up Jamie Gomez. She's 0 for 2 today with a walk. Last time up in the 5th inning, she popped out to the pitcher. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Gomez comes to the plate with nobody out and 1 on here in the bottom of the 7th inning. She's looking at an 0-1 count now. Here's the pitch. And they're going to try and have her steal second. And the throw is not in time. So with nobody out, it's got a runner in scoring position. Vrabel back to the rubber. Basta at second base. Even count 1-1. That's swung on, hit to second base. Easy throw over in time, but the runner advances to third base. We are down to just 2 outs. As Mia Macias, short stop, steps to the plate now. Try to get the run home. Add an RBI to the stat sheet. So 1 on third with 1 out. Pitch misses. It's ball 1. Macias back in. That's hit well to right field. That's over the head of everybody. And that'll get down. Runner will score. Macias rounds the bag, digs for second. She'll head to third. And she'll be in there with a stand-up triple. And they cut it off there, so she'll be stuck there at third base. But Mia Macias gets a run in and adds a triple to the resume. Got it now back to just a 10-run deficit. It's 13-3. Now Mache back up. She's walked, tripled, and singled. So she's 2 for 2 today. Takes that one for a strike. Macias replaces the runner there at third. See if Mache can look for her second triple of the night. Takes that one for a ball, so a ball and a strike. Destiny Ruffin on deck for the Mustangs. That one misses for ball 2. So the 2-1 now. It's in there. Count evens up 2-2. With one down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 2-2 pitch from Vrabel. That popped up into the air on second base. Tough play, and it gets down. Runner's going to tag and score. So they get a couple of them back. In Mache. Reaches. Brings up Ruffin. Valdez will be on deck after her. Destiny tonight is 1 for 3, a pair of strikeouts. Her last time up in the 5th inning, she reached on a single. This one's hit well, but directly to center fielder. And she's put out, oh, the tag! No one tagged up, and that'll do it. That'll be the ball game. Mache didn't get back on the fly. So this game will end on a double play. Is that an 8-3 double play? That's, I believe that is amongst the rarest you can ask for to end a game. An 8-3 double play, as Connally gives you a sportsmanship COVID wave. It's been one of my favorite things in high school sports over the last season is the cross-court wave to signal sportsmanship. But that'll do it for us here tonight on the Vype Live Network. Connally picking up the victory on the road over your Manor Mustangs tonight. Score is 13-4. With that, we're going to go ahead and sign off. I have been Jack Farrell. Thank you for listening tonight. At a great time here calling this game on the Vype Network. Would like to thank my QA, Rosie Vega, for making sure everything stayed afloat tonight, as well as my boss, Mr. Merle Bertrand, and all of the fine folks at Academy Sports and Outdoors for sponsoring us here on the Vype Network. So hope you all have a great rest of your week. Thanks for tuning in. Good night, everyone.